So I would say there are a few ways you could do it. You could add it, like I was saying before, as an attribute. So it just adds another detail here where it would say what the connectivity is. You could also have a trigger because each of these traces will, sorry, I'm gonna move some more. Each of these traces, there it is, can bring you back to the actual user experience that it occurred in. So if in a given user session, there's a breadcrumb for, hey, something changed with connectivity, then you can trace it back that way. And you can dig into the individual details, but also I would say using back in the original screen, using the attributes, you can also aggregate and get a sense of like which sessions had a change. So it's kind of up to you in the way that you want to use Embrace. You could do it from just the traces that were interrupted by the network conditions, or it could go to the sessions. And if you had a breadcrumb, you could filter for a breadcrumb with, say that message was connectivity change.
The thing is, like, you can discover that, for example, you are having a process that you think should be faster, and suddenly you discover that there are, I don't know, 10 requests going on at the same time for maybe they are related or maybe they are not related to that process, but still happen at that time.
Something like this is not at the instrumentation level. This is something our dashboard does. So if you've got a trace, and this trace could have, child spans as well, we'll overlay using the session details. We'll overlay any kind of network requests that come in. And so these are just some requests that occurred while that trace was going on. And the goal there is to be able to dig into, hey, this network request occurred during my flow. It might be related, or it might just be blocking.
And there at the bottom, you see the requests that are not part of the manual instrumentation. So you don't have to instrument them. We do it out of the box, and we display those in the trace. So you can see, okay, this request happened 4 times during this operation. Maybe you can investigate if it's required to do it 4 times, if the body is the same or not. Maybe you can reduce that amount